Let me tell you something uncomfortable. You don't lack time, you lack direction. Because if time was really the problem, nobody would succeed. We all get the same 24 hours. Yet some people build strength, some build wealth, some build influence, and some build excuses. The difference is not time, it's trajectory. Right now, your life is moving in a direction, whether you realize it or not. Every habit is a steering wheel. Every routine is a route. Every repeated decision is a destination forming quietly in the distance. And the scary part, you don't feel direction daily. You feel routine. You feel comfort. You feel normal. But 5 years from now, what feels normal today will feel like a decision. Look at your average day. You wake up, you check your phone, you react to messages, you scroll, you rush, you promise you'll focus later. Later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next month. And suddenly, a year disappears. Not because you were lazy, but because you were drifting. Drift doesn't feel dangerous. It feels harmless. It feels like, I'm just relaxing. But relaxation without progress turns into stagnation. And stagnation quietly steals confidence. Because deep down, you know when you're capable of more. You know when you're operating below your potential. That quiet discomfort you sometimes feel at night? That's not anxiety. That's awareness. Awareness that you're meant for more than passive existence. You don't actually want comfort. You want progress. Comfort feels good for an hour. Progress feels good for a lifetime. But progress demands something comfort never will. Clarity. Clarity about who you're becoming. Most people chase goals without designing identity. They say, I want success. But they never define what a successful daily routine looks like. They say, I want money. But they never design money-producing habits. They say, I want confidence. But they avoid uncomfortable actions, But they avoid uncomfortable actions that build it. You cannot live randomly and expect intentional results. Direction must be chosen. And here's where everything changes. The moment you decide that every day must move you forward, even slightly, your mindset shifts. You stop asking, how do I feel today? And start asking, what moves the needle today? That single question eliminates excuses. Because progress does not require perfection. It requires movement. Small movement compounds. 1 hour of focused work daily becomes mastery over time. 30 minutes of exercise becomes transformation over time. 10 pages a day becomes knowledge over time. But it only works if it's consistent. Intensity impresses people. Consistency changes lives. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. You don't need to delete every distraction instantly. You need to choose direction. Decide that your days will no longer be accidental. Because accidental days create accidental futures. Intentional days create designed futures. Imagine this. 2 people start from the same place. Same background, same resources, same intelligence. One lives reactively, the other lives intentionally. 5 years later, their lives look nothing alike. Not because one was gifted, but because one chose direction daily. Direction creates discipline. Discipline creates skill. Skill creates value. Value creates opportunity. Opportunity creates freedom. It all begins with daily direction. And direction is not dramatic, it is quiet. It is boring sometimes. It is repeating actions when nobody is clapping. But that repetition builds identity. And identity removes negotiation. When you see yourself as someone who executes daily, you stop debating whether to act. You act because that's who you are. Right now, you are either building proof that you're capable or proof that you procrastinate. Your brain collects evidence constantly. And eventually, it believes the evidence. And eventually, it believes the evidence. So if you want a powerful future, start collecting powerful evidence. Keep small promises. Finish small tasks. Show up when you said you would. Stack small wins. Momentum doesn't explode. It builds. And once momentum builds, motivation becomes unnecessary. Because you're no longer chasing a feeling. You're protecting a standard. Standards change everything. Low standards say, it's okay. I'll try tomorrow. High standards say, this is who I am now. And when standards rise, excuses shrink. So here's the real question. If you repeat today for the next 3 years, where will you end up? Answer honestly. If that destination excites you, continue. If it scares you, adjust direction now. Not dramatically, strategically, because you don't need more time. You need sharper direction. And direction begins with one decision that your future will not be left to chance. From today forward, your days will move with purpose. Even if progress feels slow, even if results aren't immediate, even if nobody notices, because one day they will. And when they ask how you changed your life, the answer won't be luck. It will be direction. Chosen daily, protected fiercely, executed quietly, and compounded relentlessly.